Hi everyone, I'm back. I know that I've been gone for a very long time. We've been thrown in the middle of this pandemic and it feels like it's going nowhere. So I have felt very unmotivated to make videos and I do apologize for that. But I am back. My creativity has been flowing through me and I feel really great. So if you would not like to hear my rambling and you just want to get through the video to the review part about the perfume and everything, I will put it right here for you. I was on the treadmill at the gym last night and I was just thinking of video ideas to make and this came across my mind, and so I figured I would just talk about it today. The other day I purchased this perfume and I have been researching it for so long, but I've never pulled the trigger on buying it. And finally it was at a store that I was shopping at, so I knew that I just had to pick it up. And it was a good video idea, so here I am. And so today we're going to be talking about Selena Quintanilla, her signature perfume. Something about me is I love finding what celebrities love, like their personal loves. Like, what shampoo do they actually use? Like weird stuff like that. Like, what perfumes do they like? Perfume is a big thing for me because I think it's so personal. It's like, what do you like? You know what I mean? Like, what do you wear? Like, what do you like? So figuring out what celebrities like is just, it's like weird for me. I don't know. But anyways, when I was like 10 or 11, I did all this research. I of course found out that she loved Chanel Brick lipstick, which has sadly been discontinued. I don't know why, but yeah, Chanel Brick lipstick, a L'Oreal nail polish, which has also been discontinued. Once again, I don't know why. But one of her favorite perfumes is BOUCHERON, which is this right here. So that has not been discontinued. It's been around since 1988 and you can still buy it today. And that's what we're gonna be talking about. Let's get into the review of the fragrance and tell you what it smells like and the note breakdown and all of that. So what I have here is the Eau de Toilette version. I know that there's two versions that this comes available in. It comes in an Eau de Parfum, and that bottle is frosted glass, so it doesn't look like this. And then there's the Eau de Toilette, which is this one, and this comes in this clear glass. And I mentioned that because in the picture that you can see that came directly from the museum, you can see that it's clear glass. So it is my belief that she wore the Eau de Toilette, which is what I have here, and that is what you can go out and purchase. I love the bottle. I think it's very timeless, elegant, classy, sophisticated. It does remind me of the packaging that Guerlain's Shalimar comes in, just like the gold and the blue. It kind of looks like Shalimar, so they do look beautiful together. I do own both now. I know that when this was released in 1988 that it did come in a differently shaped bottle, but I don't think that matters. So on to the fragrance itself. I'm sure you guys want to know what it smells like, so I'm going to spray it here. And I would say it smells like
chorizo and huevos. I'm just joking. No, more like menudo. That's what Robert said.
I'm just kidding. I had to put that video in, you guys, when she was just talking about the perfume that she was going to create. But to me, on first spray, this smells very bold. I would say that it is a bold fragrance. I personally am somebody who collects fragrance. I love doing research. I love discovering all different kinds of perfumes all across the spectrum. So I'm never opposed to a fragrance. I like to look at each fragrance itself and really just learn about that fragrance. But for most people, you know, in the normal world, I guess, who do not collect fragrance, especially if you're younger, if you're in your 20s and you're somebody who just, you know, I don't say this to be insulting, but if you're somebody who just goes to Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret and you're just like, I just want something that smells good, it smells sweet, it smells feminine, you're gonna smell this and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? A lot of young people will smell this and be reminded of, you know, their grandmothers or their mothers or aunts or somebody that they knew growing up as a child. So I just mentioned that because I want you to know beforehand what you might be getting into if you're somebody who is not very keen on those classic smelling fragrances. This did come out in the late 80s, and so it is what I would classify as one of those like bold 80s white florals. If you think of, you know, this didn't come out in the 80s, but Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamonds, that came out in the 90s, and it reminds me a little bit of this. Or Giorgio Beverly Hills, which came in the box with the white and yellow detailing. That kind of reminds me of this as well. And it's a little bit of a stretch, but this also does fit in the family of Chanel No. 5. So if you know any of those fragrances, you can get a slight idea of what this might smell like. Where Chanel No. 5 is a little bit more soapy, to me it smells like a glass of champagne with lemon sitting under a breezy tree in the summer. This is a little bit more like whipped cream texture. Like Chanel No. 5 is very fizzy and very like bubbly and like golden champagne, and this is more like dense whipped cream white floral. So I say that to kind of describe the differences. Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamonds is a little bit more powdery compared to this. It's a little bit more dense. It has lily, so it's a little bit more rich. This is a little bit lighter, but it's very close to White Diamonds. So I only make those comparisons to give you an idea. This does not smell exactly like those fragrances, but if you're somebody who's not super into the world of perfumes, you can get a gist of what you're in for. So if you like those, you will most likely like this. If you don't like those, you will most likely not like this. But talking more about this perfume and Selena specifically, I think this totally fits her. I just love how she had that old Hollywood classic beauty look to her, but she also brought it in touch with 90s glamour. And, you know, square acrylic nails and the fashion of the 90s, I think really fit well with her. And so because this perfume came out in the late 80s, I do feel like this would fit her and fit that time period, and that's why I do love it and I do respect it. When I smell this, I just envision Selena, you know, doing all of her dances on stage, performing on stage. She was such a natural performer, and just imagining that this was, you know, quite possibly, most likely, the fragrance that she was wearing on stage. And to get wafts of this fragrance must have just been captivating. It must have been beautiful. And, you know, if you were someone who was lucky enough to meet her when she was with us here on the earth, to think that this is possibly what she might have smelt like is beautiful. You know, it's very personal, and that's why I like fragrance. That's why I like perfume, because it's you, it's your own skin, it's your own smell, and you can only experience it in person when you're encountering other people. So I know that's pretty deep. I know that's pretty like, oh my God. I think it's beautiful, and that's why I like fragrance, and that's why I wanted to bring you guys this video, because I did see the picture going around and I wanted to make this video for my YouTube because I don't see this video going around very much. I don't know, just like the set and setting I think of when I wear this is walking down Miami Beach in the 90s with all the pastel colors, wearing Chanel gold belts, walking by the Versace mansion with Madonna's Erotica album in the background. And that's what I think of when I personally wear it. Of course, the only reason I know this fragrance and the only reason I truly wear it is because, like, it was Selena's fragrance, but developing my own feelings besides that, that is what I think of. But I would love for you guys to try this out yourself and develop your own feelings and give it a chance. Buy a full bottle. It's like 30 bucks on all the discounters now, because you can find it discounted on places like Walmart.com or like FragranceNet.com. It's iconic in its own sense because this is what she wore. And if anything, you keep it for collective purposes. or if you really like it, then wear it. So that is the video, you guys. You know my signature of how I like to do videos. I love to ramble, I love to talk, but I have seen your guys' comments and you guys have been asking where I've been and stuff like that, and I appreciate it. I've just been unmotivated and I'm gonna be making more videos. So definitely let me know what you guys would like to see. I was thinking of doing like a celebrity series of what celebrity wears what perfume and just like doing reviews on those fragrances and so forth. Or I was also thinking of showing you guys my exercise routine, taking you guys with me to the gym and stuff like that if you would be interested. But nonetheless, you guys, I'm very active on Instagram. So if you're missing out, I will leave my username in the description box below. But I want to get my YouTube game up and going, so I will be on here more often, I promise. But I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Give BOUCHERON or BOUCHERON a try and let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, I didn't even show you guys my outfit. So I decided to dress up today because of this perfume. I felt like it was very fitting. I'm just wearing a white collared shirt, this blazer with gold buttons. I love them. Some hoop earrings, my nail polish that I just put on my nails today because I haven't gone to the nail salon because pandemic. But this is Tom Ford effing fabulous. I don't know if I can say it, but you can see it right there. And that's what's on my nails, just one coat. So that is me today, you guys, living my best quarantine life, honey. Okay, I'm gonna get going. I love you guys so much. I will keep in touch. Talk to you later. See you in the next video. Bye.